50 Cent has literally beefed with almost every rapper he has come in contact with. But if you didn't know, 50 Cent actually had beef with fellow New York rapper Cam'ron. So today, we take a look into 50 Cent versus Cam'ron. If you want to watch this video completely uncensored and uncut, you can watch this version on my Patreon for just $2, patreon.com/JohnAnthonyHD. It all started when 50 Cent would make his return to the world of hip-hop. After being shot 9 times on April 26, 2002, he dropped his debut mixtape, Guess Who's Back. After that, 50 Cent started gaining a crazy buzz within the streets in New York, so he followed up the magic on June 1st, 2002, when he dropped his mixtape 50 Cent Is the Future, and this is where the world would be introduced to G-Unit. During this time, the New York rap group Dipset was on fire, which the group consisted of Jim Jones, Juelz Santana, and of course, Cam'ron. 2 months later, 50 Cent and G-Unit dropped their mixtape No Mercy No Fear on August 1st, 2002, and on the track Wanksta, 50 Cent sent subliminal shots at Cam'ron on the second verse when he said this.
Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What happened to you?
In high school, Cam'ron was a promising basketball player with chances of going pro, so this was a clear reference to that. According to Kim Azario on her book Straight from the Source, she claimed that there's an original version of 50 Cent's song Back Down, where 50 not only disses Ja Rule, but he also dissed Jay-Z and Cam'ron. Obviously, this version of the track never ended up releasing officially because Eminem and Dr. Dre didn't want to drop it. A couple years later, on July 11th, 2006, Diplomats member J.R. Ryder dropped his debut album History in the Making, and on the track Bird Call featuring Lil Wayne and Cam'ron, Cam sent shots back at 50 Cent when he directly referenced 50's line from his song Wanksta.
Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. That's what the fan told me.
This beef fully kicked off on February 1st, 2007. 50 Cent was doing an interview with Angie Martinez at Hot 97 when 50 Cent would diss record label Koch Entertainment. Fifth said that Koch is a graveyard and that he could shut down any record under the label's banner. Shortly after saying that, the general manager of Koch Entertainment, Alan Grunblatt, would call in at Hot 97 with Cam'ron in the same room as him. 50 refused to talk to Grunblatt, but instead demanded that he put Cam'ron on the phone, and this is how it went.
Who is it?
Cam'ron and Alan Grunblatt from Koch Records.
Cam'ron.
Let's talk.
What's your relationship with Cam? Do you
We don't
have
have
one?
problems. We good.
No problems.
Yeah, I ain't had no issues with him.
Won't say?
Is he by himself?
We gotta work out this phone situation because there's gonna be a lot of calls today.
Yeah, Jimmy with him?
Koch Records.
Your relationship with Dipset is good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Can you guys hear me?
Who is that?
Is it Alan Grumblatt? I'm the general manager of Koch Records.
yeah.
Hi, Alan.
Hey, how
What's
you
up,
doing?
Alan?
Hey, Angie, thanks for all your support and everything. You
What
know?
about me, Alan?
What's that?
What about me?
Hi.
How you doing?
Doing good.
You want to talk? You want to be on the air?
That's
like
good.
an artist?
Hey, yeah, you know what? You know, just because I've been just hearing a lot of negativity, and, you know, Koch Records, we distribute Diplomat Records, and, you know,
Yeah, well, diplomats are cool, but put Cam on the phone.
Diplomat Records, and we pay them.
Put Cam'ron on the
$7 a
phone.
unit, and, you know,
Put Cam'ron on the phone.
hang on.
Hold on a second. Hello?
Cam, what's up, baby?
50, what up, baby?
Everything
I
good.
I just want to step in because I heard you could shut things down over here, and I just want to make sure what's going on. You know, they owe me some things over here. I just want to see what's going on. You can shut down Diplomat projects?
I'm not talking about diplomats. Cam,
Huh?
you really want that?
Nah, that's what I was asking. Can you do it? That's what I'm asking.
What I'm saying to you is, listen, let me explain something to you.
No,
I'm
no,
saying
no,
to you, I
listen,
got
brother.
projects over there. I just signed off
You just
to
did Prodigy deal over
right.
there,
I just let him do that deal, homeboy.
Exactly. So why would you let him do a deal at Koch, a place that you think is the graveyard?
It is the graveyard.
So why would you let your man?
The only one, you know what it
Why would
is?
you let your buddy that you mess with?
Because
come
he
to
asked
Koch?
for it. Like, I don't hold people against their will. See, Cam, let me tell you something. Look, let me tell you something about me. Listen.
Wait. Here, let's do this. Wait, Ken.
I don't know what everybody else gets. I'm sitting in.
No. Listen, let me tell you something.
I was
Look.
flipping on Koch. Let me explain something to you about Koch Records. They made 600. They signed They sold their company for $80 million to a company called Row Entertainment.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Go ahead,
I'm
go.
letting the world know.
They just sold portions of it in
They
Canada.
sold the company for $80 million. Last year, Row Entertainment made $600 million, according to the Canadian Wall Street Journal. Koch put a deal on the table for me for $7 million. I say, what are you talking about? That's not 1% of $600 million. So currently, when I was on my rampage talking about Koch owe me cake, yeah, they just made close to $1 billion in the last 2 years, and I'm not taking $10 million off $1 billion.
How'd that make you feel?
But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to explain to you, you talk about you Koch as the graveyard, you just let your man come
It is a graveyard. If you got, listen, let me tell you something. Look, if you got, now check this out. Look, initially, when I'm saying that, that's where you go when the majors don't act like the general public doesn't know that this is where the artists go after.
Turn that up a little. I can't
the
hear
majors
you.
don't act. Can you hear me, Cam?
I ain't there, brother.
Okay. Like we clear that everybody is visible that this is where artists go after the majors won't invest in them anymore.
All right, let me explain something to you. I got 3 different distributions. I got Def Jam, which is a major. When I got Warner Brothers, which is a major.
Yeah, and the reason why, look, let me tell you.
No.
Cam, for one second.
Wait, Cam, let's hear. Cam, hold up, Cam, because you.
Get 3 different.
We're not talking about your money, Cam. Listen to this. Check this out. Look, if you got, look.
Well, okay.
When you was on Def Jam,
We gotta let each side say.
all right, check this out, Cam.
I'm listening.
Let him rock for a second.
A huge
Where did
portion
Lloyd
of your
Banks finish
success.
at? How much Lloyd Banks sold?
Well, Lloyd Banks is at 300,000.
And he's on a major, and Jim is at 300,000.
Right. And that's great for Jimmy, but Jimmy's not, listen, look, that's great for Jimmy. Like, every time I talk about balling, you know what, Cam? If you want to do...
Lloyd Banks is at 300,000. Jim Jones is at 300,000.
Yeah.
Jim Jones is on an independent. Lloyd
Yeah.
Banks is on your label.
But Lloyd Banks has more money than Jim Jones, and when you want to talk on that level. See, you get ready to turn it into something else. Check this out.
What is you talking about? Then you let Prodigy come over here.
Yeah, I let him do a deal over there because he asked to do the deal over there, and I said, you know what? You can go if you want to do that.
How much Mobb Deep sold this year?
All right, y'all gotta.
Curtis, how much did Mobb Deep sell this year?
You're not going to be, you can ready to cause a whole
Curtis.
different
All right,
situation. Watch this.
Curtis, how much?
Let's not make it a different situation.
He thinks that it's good. He thinks that it's good to go in the competition. I'm not going to stop competing.
How much did the mob sell, Curtis?
Let me tell you something. The difference between Dipset and the average artist that signs to
How much did
Whoa, all right, we gotta shut him off.
How much the mob and how much Lloyd Banks sold?
Monse.
Doing the same numbers you do.
Monse, we gotta cut it, honey.
the difference
Cam,
between...
I'm sorry, baby. And I want to be fair to everybody, but
Now listen, the
we can't
difference
have people
between...
curse. We can't, even you, Cam, can't curse.
The average...
About a week after this took place, on February 8th, 2007, 50 Cent dropped a diss track on Cameron called Funeral Music, which the music video was recorded in 50 Cent's home in Connecticut, and in the beginning of the video, a hearse can be seen with Cameron's career spelt out on the window. On this track, 50 Cent says that Cam is trying to sabotage Jim Jones' career when Diplomats had a temporary split when he said this. 50 also makes it clear that unlike Jay-Z, he will actually respond to him and it can get ugly. 50 also says that everyone is now laughing at Cameron on Lenox, which is in Harlem, New York, where Cameron is from. At the end of the track, 50 makes it clear that Cameron has to learn how to talk to him and says that Jim Jones is now the boss of Dipset. A couple days later, Cameron would clap back at 50 with the diss track of his own called Curtis, which Cam did a video for the track as well.
To have the beef, he looked like a gorilla with rabbit teeth. Bugs Monkey, act hard with a crack guard and Mac bras. That video ain't Queens, it's your backyard. Curtis, you ain't from Southside, you about to get your mouth wide. Rewind the DJ. You ain't 50 Cent from BK. Yeah, he deserved to be nervous.
Cameron followed this up with a comedy skit called Curtis Part 2, in which a 50 Cent impersonator dresses as an informant and can be seen snitching in court. Cam also says that Curtis stands for Cooperating, Unit, Reinforcing, Telling in Secrecy.
I go by the name of Curtis Jackson. Locked up? I've been there. I went to the police academy. Now, I'm doing the locking up. I'm following the footsteps of Sammy Guarano, a.k.a. Sammy the Bull. And my favorite of them all, Leroy Niggy Barnes.
It became apparent that freedom was mostly on his mind. And since Barnes knew he could only be released through a presidential pardon, he understood that the government wanted more from him. So he testified before the President's Commission on Organized Crime, wearing a hood, telling the commission about drug operations in New York. And Barnes began to snitch on his fellow inmates as well.
Yeah! That's my yeah! This show is not about snitching. It's about cooperating. So now, I welcome you to Paris. Yeah, nigga! Welcome! My show! My rules! I'll lock your punk ass up, man!
Brought to you by Decon Rat Traps. For rats as big as Curtis, use Decon Rat Traps.
Order in the court. May the witness state his name, please.
Informant Curtis Jackson, 079-78-959.
You's a snitch. And why are you here?
Him right there, in the beige vest, that sell all the drugs. All the drugs. And that man right there, Gray, he ain't shit. Yeah, that be beating up on his baby mom. But you ain't here for me.
You's a real f***ing. You keep quiet now, settle down.
Yeah, and that nigga right there, yeah, you. With the black fitted. Yeah, that nigga shot me about 2 years ago.
You shot yourself, Curtis. Stop.
I know he did it. I saw you. And that dude right there, all I gotta say about him is murder. All y'all niggas going down, man. I'm telling on all y'all. G, you net.
A couple weeks later, Tony Yayo would get involved. On March 1st, 2007, the G-Unit Radio 23 Finally Off Papers mixtape dropped, which was a Tony Yayo edition of the series. And on the track Mo Money, Mo Problems, Yayo calls out Jim Jones.
Yo, Jim, you stop trying to holler at me, yo.
A couple days later, 50 Cent would clap back on March 2nd, 2007. Young Buck dropped the alternate version to his song Hold On, which features 50 Cent. And at the end of the track, 50 Cent goes on a rant about Cameron, saying that he makes Harlem look bad and pokes fun at Cameron for having IBS, aka irritable bowel syndrome.
Can't you make Harlem look bad? Ride around in the pink truck. Sweet nigga.
G-Unit affiliate named Nice to Future actually got involved when he dropped a diss track on Dipset called Eulogy. After this, Cameron actually disappeared for several months, until on May 17th, 2007, Cameron would make his return when a video surfaced of him in a backyard in his boxers, where he would respond to 50 Cent saying that he's been on vacation, and he says that he will be back on June 1st, and it's going to be a hot summer.
May 17th. I just got a two-way talking about Curtis is talking about I won't come outside. I'm in my motherfucking vacation home because it's going to be a real motherfucking hot summer, man, for everybody. And probation is officially over. Oh yeah, last week, officially. And all that shit going on, I'm not going to jail for none of y'all. Should've sizzled down or whatever. But Curtis, you want to get involved? You ain't left alone, brother. You're not left alone. Holla at me. I'm right here. Killer, May 17th. I just got it. Yeah, you see the palm trees? I'm on vacation, and I'll be off. June 1st. Curtis. Okay. Get my fucking pool in the back.
Now, Cameron actually never ended up coming back or dropping anything, so halfway into the summer, on July 31st, 2007, the G-Unit Radio 25 Sabrina's Baby Boy mixtape dropped, and on this mixtape, 50 Cent has two skits called Search for Cameron 1 and 2, where he has a narrator mock the disappearance of Cameron.
Shipman with a Hood News brief. We have just gotten word that Cam has been found. We now take you to the jungles of Africa with the latest from Willie Good. Willie, talk to me. Tell me something good.
Yo, what's up, Dick? We over here in the jungles of Zimbabwe and shit is looking for Cameron and stuff. We heard he was seeing a witch doctor for his eye jamming, so we followed him here and shit. Here's what the natives say.
I really mean it. Ah. I really mean it. Ah. I really mean it. Ah. Excuse me, sir. Sir, you with the spear and shit. Can you tell me? I heard Cameron was here. Is Cameron here?
Computer Putin.
Computer Putin. Super stupid. Computer Putin. Cameron not here. Cameron not here.
Oh, yo, holy shit, Dick. Yo, the natives are getting kind of restless and stuff, yo. I'm getting the fuck out of here, yo. Yo, back to you, Dick. I'm Dick Shitman saying, Sakuna Matata, Ali Boombaye. I'm Dick Shitman, and this is your Hood News. The question on nobody's mind, where is Cameron? The pink-loving leader of Dipset was last seen...
Dick, I think he got kicked out of Dipset.
Oh, did he? My bad. Nevertheless, Cameron Giles was last seen on YouTube sporting an eye jammy the size of Lennox and lounging by a kiddie pool claiming that it was, quote, going to be a hot summer. Well, it's the end of the summer, and there's no sign of Cameron. With that said, Hood News is conducting an investigative report on the whereabouts of Cameron. We sent our man on the streets, Willie Good, to get the 411, the 411, the 411, El Cuatro...
Dick, we get it.
Sorry. The 411 on where exactly Cameron is. Willie, what's the deal? Yo, check it out, Dick. I'm here on a mission and stuff, trying to find Cameron and stuff and yo, but I'm gonna go visit mad stupid crazy spots right now, and I'm gonna find them and shit. I'm in Cam's hood in Harlem trying to find out like what's really good, and here's what I found, Dick.
Man, f him. He don't take care of his kids. This is kid right here, Lil Kim. Oh gosh, shut the f up, stupid little motherfucker. Anyways, you tell him he going to court next time he come around here.
Nah, but peep it though, yo. He's told me he had plastic surgery and shit. You know what I'm saying? He recuperating and shit. I seen niggas in Copeland's like 2 days ago. Bandages all up in his face and shit. But you ain't that for me, fam, you know what I mean? Heard up. Jim Jones Dipset cap on. I tell you I had to throw the nigga out because he wasn't balling. Niggas kicked his ass and he was crawling. He tried to hit me on the phone and he was like calling. You know, we had to kick the guy out, me and Jewels, because he was stalling. But that's what it is, Dipset. Dipset. Jim Jones Bird Gang. That's what it is.
Yo, shit is real in the field, Dick. Back to you, yo. Thank you, Willie. We'll have more as this story develops. Here on Hood News.
In the beginning of the track, I'm on some shit. 50 responds to Cameron saying he'll be back June 1st, but never actually came back.
Other niggas sending tapes talking about he gonna be back in June, it's gonna be a hot summer. It's almost August.
A couple months later, on September 11th, 2007, 50 Cent dropped his album Curtis, and on the track Come and Go, he threw shots at Cameron.
You think I'm bull? My money touching the ceiling. Can't buy condos, I'm buying the whole building.
2 days later, on September 13th, 2007, 50 Cent was performing in New York City at the Hammerstein Ballroom, where he actually brought out Dipset members Jim Jones and Joel Santana to perform Jim Jones' song We Fly High. Now, people speculated that this was the reason that Dipset actually had a falling out that same year. J.R. Ryder did a Vlad TV interview in 2016 where he said that Dipset actually broke up when Cameron's beef with 50 Cent popped off in February 2007.
Now, at what point did the problem start in Dipset?
A little bit, maybe. Like, problems like what?
Well, I mean, Dipset eventually broke up. And you
Yeah.
know, you see where it is right now. Like, at what point did you guys go from being a tight-knit family to, you know, people starting to move away and so forth?
It was around the time, it was a little bit after when Cam had the beef with 50. It was a little bit after that. Cam had moved to Orlando, and yeah, nobody could contact him, so everybody was like basically doing their own thing. You know what I mean? We had no choice. Plus, like, honestly, like, the way Cam set me up was, like, beautiful. That's why, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I always salute him. because I never was signed directly to Dipset. I was signed to the distributors, and we would break bread like that. You know what I mean? So when he did, you know what I mean, fall back, and everybody was doing their own thing, I was still able to go and get a $250,000 deal for myself.
A couple months later, on November 8th, 2007, Cameron dropped his album Public Enemy No. 1. And on the Disc 2 intro, Cameron addresses his absence and his beef with 50 Cent, saying that he left for multiple reasons, like the police watching his YouTube videos, and he throws more shots at 50, calling him the police, and says that he's the reason that 50 Cent named his album Curtis. 50 Cent wouldn't directly respond to this, and the beef went quiet throughout the year of 2008. But during this time, a beef broke out between 50 Cent and Lil Wayne, which you could check out the video I made covering that entire beef. In early 2009, 50 Cent dropped a track called Play This on the Radio, where he would throw shots at Lil Wayne. At the end of the track, 50 tells Wayne not to end up on the list because he will end up like Cameron, Ja Rule, and Fat Joe. A couple years later, in January 2011, Cameron was doing an interview where he seemingly squashed the beef between him and 50 Cent, when he said, in quotes, "I don't have no problem with 50 at all. It is what it is. We had our little discrepancy and moved on from it." 50 Cent got wind of this, so he did an interview with MTV a couple days later where he would respond to Cameron's comment saying, "What me and Cameron had is music. It's the competitive nature of the art form. In hip-hop, there's always been battling. It's a part of it. I don't wake up or go to sleep feeling like I hate Cameron. He's a good guy." After that, it seemed as if this beef was completely settled. A couple years later, on August 9th, 2016, 50 Cent and Cameron actually linked up, and 50 posted a photo of them laughing together on Instagram with the caption, "I said, Cam, I would talk to you like you ain't got money if I didn't see them big-ass knots in your pockets." Cameron himself would post another photo with 50 Cent with the caption, "Money, power, respect." After that, this beef completely died out, and these two finally settled their differences and became friends in the end.